Good morning, everyone. It's your girl Les Blake here. Another episode of not Mondays anymore, but just because I am happy to be here. I'm happy to be back with another episode. I'm happy to share some wisdom, share some light. As you know, I'm a filmmaker, photographer, writer. So many things I'm learning throughout the process of all of this. And I've learned that all things are the same, and we'll get to that in another video because that's another thing. But I am so grateful to share this lesson with you because this is real important. My coworker used to say this to me all the time, and I was like, yeah, well, I was coming from good. Like, I'm good. She used to say, clean hands, pure heart. And I'm like, yeah, just be honest. I said, cool. But then I recently got that in my devotional, clean hands, pure heart. Recent graduate of Clayton State University. It took a minute to get here. I started this in 2020. It usually don't take me that long. Like, I finish things, like if I'm dead set on it, I can finish it in good time. But this time it was just like, I'm not sure where I want to go with this anymore. I thought I wanted to teach English and really just have a creative space for people trying to develop their skills and come out with plays or screen work, whatever it is. But I realized I couldn't do that in a system that is not my own. Grew me up. It matured me in ways that I was not mature before. It helped me in so many ways. So when I got this, it wasn't about walking across a stage. It wasn't about none of the things like the cap and gown, like, yo, you can have that. Just give me the paper. I was just so happy to complete what I said I was going to complete. And no matter how many times I stopped and started, I did what I said I was going to do. And that's how it is with my content creation. Sometimes I get overwhelmed in the process, feeling a type of way. Maybe sometimes I shame myself, like, yo, you got to do this. And I'll write all these things out that I need to do. And I can easily do it for someone else, the client or organization or whatever. But sometimes when it comes to myself, I was like, hold on, I can't be approaching myself like that. No way. But in the process, I learned what I like about this process, things that I'm going to take with me, how I want to better approach the process. And it is so much more gratifying when you learn like what's not. Like, you got to learn what your no's are so that you can approach things and say, no, I ain't doing that. It's already a no-go for me. Nope. So my yeses are very strong when it comes to myself, because my no's are that much stronger. So make sure your no's are strong. Clean hands, pure heart. And as long as you can operate from that particular space, you're good. And I'm going to continue to operate from that space, because you get when that spirit of like, being overwhelmed, feeling like you're not doing this right, that's not how you need to approach your work. That's not how you need to approach anything in order for it to be a success. Like when I approach my races, another race under the belt, so we'll get to it. Another race and another one. It's been such a great journey. It's all about the process, the journey. I don't go outside and I'm like, oh, I'm not running at this pace. I'm not walking at this pace. My body will tell me, hold on, girl, you need to slow down. You need to get it together. You need to not be eating what you're eating in the kitchen or the amount of what you're eating. I have accountability now, which is great. Shout out to Mr. Powerhouse. My hair did not grow like over time. It took time. And what I find I find pleasure in the process now, as opposed to just in product. And it's weird because everybody wants to show the process now. We delight in the process and nobody really appreciates the end product sometimes. And that's okay. It all comes with time. But I have learned to love the process and approach it in a way that it is conducive to me being and feeling like a success.